Alexander Armstrong and welcome to Pointless, the show where we are always striving to find the most obscure answers. Let's meet today's players. And couple number one.
Yes, I'm Joe, this is my brother Nathan, and we are from Guildford.
Couple number two.
I'm Chris, this is my sister Kayla, and we're from Cheltenham.
Couple number three.
I'm Missy, this is my daughter Izzy, and we're from Somerset.
And finally, couple number four.
I'm Alison, and this is my son James, and we're from Hale in Cornwall.
And these are today's contestants. Thank you very much, all of you. Very warm welcome to the show. Wonderful to have you with us. That just leaves one more person for me to introduce. His intellect might seem imposing, but remember, he puts his denim hot pants on one leg at a time, just like the rest of us. It's my pointless friend, it's Richard.
Hey, everybody. Afternoon. Afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Now, a familiar lineup to us. Lovely to have three pairs back. James and Alison on that final podium. Knocked out in round one last time. Lovely to have you back. Knocked out in round two, Kayla and Chris. Welcome back to you as well. And Nathan and Joe, who got all the way through to the head-to-head. They're back here leading us off on podium one as well. But Missy and Izzy, it's quite hard to say, Missy and Izzy. I'm so sorry. We're so going to mess that up a few times.
We are.
But lovely to have you here as well. It's going to be fun.
I think it is. I think it is. And here's even more fun. Shalene and Carolyn didn't win the jackpot last time, so we're adding another £1,000 to it. So today's jackpot starts off at £2,500. There we are. Great, if everyone's ready, let's play Pointless. It will always be the pair with the highest score at the end of each round that gets eliminated, so keep your scores low. Best of luck to all four pairs. Our first category this afternoon is music. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns musical terms. Richard.
Yeah, this is the sort of round you'd like. On each board, we're going to show you 7 definitions of musical terms. We'll show you the first and last letters of each term as well. But what are they, please? 7 on the way up and 7 on the way back down. 14 musical terms in all to have a go at home.
Thank you very much indeed. Let's reveal our first board of clues to musical terms. 7 of them. Here they come. A composition for 4 voices or instruments or the 4 singers or performers who sing or play such compositions. Q-T. A song of lament for the dead or for some melancholy event. E-Y. Drama set to music to be sung with instrumental accompaniment by singers, usually in costume. O-A. The sign that, placed before a note, lowers its pitch by a semitone. F-T. The organisation and arrangement of chords and their relationships to one another. H-Y. A series of single notes progressing up or down stepwise. S-E. And interval of 8 notes, counting bottom and top notes. O-E. I'll read those all again. A composition for 4 voices or instruments or the 4 singers or performers who sing or play such compositions. Q-T. A song of lament for the dead or for some melancholy event. E-Y. Drama set to music to be sung with instrumental accompaniment by singers, usually in costume. O-A. The sign that, placed before a note, lowers its pitch by a semitone. F-T. The organisation and arrangement of chords and their relationships to one another. H-Y. A series of single notes progressing up or down stepwise. S-E. And interval of 8 notes, counting bottom and top notes. O-E. There we are. Nathan, welcome back. Remind us all about yourself, Nathan.
So my brother and I, we work in a board game cafe. So that's our job, more of a pastime than a job, just playing board games all day.
That's kind of fun.
Hard life.
Well, how big is the board game cafe? How many people are in there?
At a squeeze, 45.
OK. At the end of the day, when you're tidying up, do you find a lot of dice around the place?
Yeah.
I imagine.
We have a sort of jar of all the bits we've got missing, and that's the application process to get a job. Just put them all back in the board games and you're hired. That's what we do.
Very nice indeed. OK, now, Nathan, look at our board of musical terms here. What would you like to go for?
Yeah, so I'm happy with most of those, I think. But the one I think I'm going to go for, the most obscure one, is probably the Song of Lament for the Dead, which is an elegy.
Elegy, says Nathan. Let's see how many of our 100 people said elegy. Elegy is right. That's not bad at all. 13 gets us off to a cracking start. 13 for elegy.
Yeah, like Elgar's Elegy for Strings and Foray's Elegy And you taught me the other day how to pronounce 4A.
4A, yeah.
Yeah. It's like the batteries, that's how I remember it. 4A.
Or the class.
4A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have double geography right now. Yeah. 4A.
Blimey, they're late.
Well, yeah.
That's detention.
Yeah. Sorry, yes, detention. You're quite right. Thank you very much indeed, Richard. OK, now then, Chris, welcome back.
Hello.
Remind us all about yourself, Chris.
I'm a dad of 4. I live in Cheltenham, and I work in the motor industry on warranty insurance-related products.
Warranty and insurance. You're not sort of in a showroom, are you?
No, not anymore. I used to be. I've been in the motor industry for about 19, 20 years. So
Right.
now I work for a large company, so if you go and buy a car, they give you an extended warranty. It's my company, so...
That's what you're there,
Yeah.
coming up with nice quotes for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Usually while they're sitting at the desk back in the sale room. You never
Yes,
know.
that's right.
Very good. OK, Chris, what are you going to go for here?
I know a few, but purely because it's got letters either side, to be honest. But I'll go for a series of single notes, progressing up or down stepwise. Scale.
Scale, says Chris. Let's see how many of our 100 people said scale. Scale is right. 13 is the only score we have at the moment. And scale finishes on 32. There we go.
Yeah, other things that have scales include fish and also John Lewis.
Yes. Eyes. Only because they fall from them, I suppose.
Oh, I don't know that expression.
Yeah, scales fall from your eyes. I don't understand it.
OK.
Anyway, there we go. Missy.
Yes.
Welcome to Pointless.
Thank you.
Tell us all about yourself, Missy.
I'm a hospital administrator, and I, believe it or not, do a lot of running.
I do believe it. I'm going to choose to believe
Even though
that.
I'm in a chair.
Yeah. What sort of distance runs do you tend to go for?
Oh, no more than 5K.
Oh, thank goodness! I'm so
Yeah.
glad you said that.
Yeah.
Do you listen to music when you run?
Oh, yeah.
You kind of
Do it
have
without,
to.
yeah.
Oh, without.
That's a drag.
Oh, what a drag.
Yeah.
I listen
Yeah.
to elegies as I run.
Oh, yeah.
Really, yeah. That's
Nice.
Yeah, it keeps me going.
It's quite nice.
Yeah, sort of a lope.
Yeah, I think a lope is a good thing to aspire to. Missy, what do you want to go for?
Right, I know a few of them, but they're the really obvious ones. So I'm hoping the organisation and arrangements of chords and their relationships to another is harmony.
Harmony, says Missy. Let's see how many of our 100 people said harmony. Harmony is right. 32 is the high score. 30, till now, 52 is our high score. There we are, 52 for harmony.
It's quite hard to work out what's going to score high and what's going to score low on this one,
Yeah,
isn't it?
isn't it?
Other things that have harmony include hairspray.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now, James,
Hello.
welcome back. Remind us all about yourself, James.
So I am a student. I am studying travel and tourism.
Travel, so when you're in your first year at the moment?
Yes.
I mean, do you look at different areas of the globe? Is that how it works?
Well,
Or-
we do all sorts, really. We've been doing about destinations in the UK
Yeah.
and other countries in the world, and loads of other stuff as well, including like aviation. So that's like to do with the aircrafts and various travel companies.
Very good indeed, but a fascinating thing. I mean, quite fun on a rainy day, isn't it? To
Yes,
be
it
learning
is.
about travel to exotic locations. Oh, that sounds fun. Now, James, this board's all yours. Do you want to go through it and fill in all our blanks for us?
There's only 3 on there I know, one of which is already gone. So I think I'm going to go for the top one, and the 4th thing is that's a quartet.
A quartet, says James. Quartet. Let's see how many of our 100 people said quartet. It is right. That's a good answer. Down it goes 57. 57 for quartet.
Well played, James. Let's let Xander fill in the rest of this board, shall we? The drama set to music.
Opera.
Opera, yep. That would have scored you 60 points. The sign placed before a note.
Flat.
It's a flat. 22. In America, they call them apartments. And the interval of 8 notes.
Octave.
Octave, yeah. 46 for that. So the best answer on the board there is elegy, which we've got on podium 1. Very well played, Nathan.
There we are. Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Have a quick look at those scores. About to come back down the line. 13, best score of the pass. 57, the highest score. But you're not too far ahead there. So, Alison, a nice low score from you should even things up. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, let's put 7 more musical clues up on the board, and here they come. We have got symbol normally placed at the beginning of every line of music to indicate the exact location of a particular note on the staff. CF. A whole note, double the value of the half note, or minim, SE. Song of praise to the deity or a saint. HN. A mixed body of instrumentalists for the performance of symphonic and other works. OA. Family of instruments which are usually played by striking a resonating surface with a stick or the hand. PN. Sounding of the same note by all performers. UN. And male voice roughly midway in compass between tenor and bass. BE. I'll read those all again. Symbol normally placed at the beginning of every line of music to indicate the exact location of a particular note on the staff. CF. A whole note, double the value of the half note or minim. SE. Song of praise to the deity or a saint. HN. A mixed body of instrumentalists for the performance of symphonic and other works. OA. Family of instruments which are usually played by striking a resonating surface with a stick or the hand. PN. Sounding of the same note by all performers. UN. And male voice roughly midway in compass between tenor and bass. BE. There we are. Alison, welcome back. Good to have you with us once again. Let's not say goodbye to you at the end of this round, please. We must have you in for round 2 and beyond. Remind us all about yourself, Alison.
I work for an engineering company in Hale. We manufacture tools, and I'm actually the person that does the exporting of the items that we manufacture.
And all over the world, is it?
All over the world, yeah, everywhere.
That's exciting. Now, Alison, you're on 57, as I say, you're the high scorers at the moment, but a judicious choice here could get you into round 2.
Okay, so I think I'm going to try and play it safe and go with the top one, Clef.
Clef, says Alison. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Clef. No red line for you as you're the high scorers at the moment. Clef is right. 42. Not bad. 42 for Clef takes your total up to 99.
Well played, Alison. When I toured the country playing the piano, I called myself Clef Richard.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now, Izzy, welcome to Pointless.
Thank
Good
you.
to have you with us. Tell us all about yourself.
So I've just finished my A-levels and I'm now working 3 part-time jobs to save for my pilot training.
So, OK. 3 part-time jobs. What are they?
So I'm a receptionist, a bartender, and then I do a bit of painting and decorating as well. So I'm not here,
Do you get any time off at all?
Not a lot, no.
Just for game shows, but yeah. How extraordinary. And the pilot training, have you started that?
Yeah, I have had a few lessons so far at Bristol Airport, but I've got to get more money together yet, so...
OK, I mean, how far do you have to go under your own steam before someone then steps in and says, all right, yes, we'll employ you?
The whole way, pretty much.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. How long do you reckon it'll be with a following wind?
I'm
So it's a
hoping...
nice pilot thing.
Yeah, I'm hoping 3 years, but it might be longer, so
OK.
we'll see.
Wow, gosh, good luck with that.
Thank you.
Now, you are on 52. If you can score 46 or less,
Yeah.
you're into the next round.
I recognise some of them. I'm going to go a whole note, double the value of the half note or minim, and say semi-breve.
Semi-breve, says Izzy. Let's see how many of our 100 people said semi-breve. There's your red line. Semi-breve is right. And it's good enough. That sees you into round 2 comfortably. Look at that, 14 for semi-breve. Well done. Taking your total up to 66.
Very nicely played. Yeah, it's supposed to be the longest note.
Yeah, but there's a breve. There
And
is
yet
a breve.
it's a semi-breve.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy.
I know, it is crazy. You don't really see breves very often. But
Also, there are breves.
there are breves.
You have to remember to breathe.
But they're sort of square. They're sort of quite... I mean, you don't... It's a bit like sort of £50 notes. You don't see them very often.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do a brief for me now.
Well, we don't have a tempo, so it could be really quick.
All right.
D... There you go.
There we go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a breathe.
Come now. Thank you. That was easy. There you go. Right. So, onwards. Now then, Kayla. Welcome back.
Hi.
Remind us all about yourself, Kayla.
I'm still delivering those parcels.
Oh, those parcels.
I'm also a massive animal lover.
But, oh, what, mammoths?
Elephants.
I've got 2 dogs, 5 cats, but I also used to be a foster mum to cats as well. And found
Goodness
homes
me.
for over 170.
That's scary, isn't it? I mean, that's a lot of cats.
A lot of cats.
Wow. Goodness gracious me. Well, there you are, on 32. If you can score 66, you are into the next round. 66 or less.
I think I only know probably the highest scoring ones. So I'm going to go for the bottom one. Male voice Is a baritone?
A baritone, says Kayla. Here is your red line. Can you get near this red line or even below this red line with baritone? Let's find out. It's right. And you're through. Look at that. Down it goes to 49. Very well done indeed. Taking your total up to 81.
Yeah, named after the first two guys to sing that way, Barry and Tony.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now then, Joe. I mean, what other things have we not asked you about the Board Game Cafe? Because there must be all kinds of facets to that.
Yeah, there's several throughout the world. I think the first ones came around in Canada, and now they've been springing around. There's a few in London. They're starting to spring up in different university cities.
OK, very good. I mean, a friend of mine used to run a club that was kind of like this, but it was a sort of late-night club with board games. But I think a cafe, I mean, it's a very good idea.
Yeah, it's more of a sort of relaxed environment than a bar, I suppose.
Absolutely. OK, now, Joe, there you are. As I say, you need to score 85 or less. The board's all yours. Do you want to fill in those blanks?
I can fill in most of them. Family of instruments, percussion, mixed body of instrumentalists, orchestra, and song of praise, hymn. I'm going to go for mixed body as orchestra.
OK, orchestra. Here is your red line. Can you get below this red line with orchestra? Let's find out. It's right, and you're through. Very well done. Down it goes 46, taking your total up to 59. Well done. Sees you through.
Well played, Joe. Xander, the Song of Praise.
Hymn.
Hymn, yep. Score 57. The family of instruments.
Percussion.
Quite right, it's percussion. That would score 55 now. This last one, the sounding of the same note by all performers.
Unison.
Unison, yep. We scored 26 points. And semi-brief is the best answer on that board. Well played, Izzy.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. So we find ourselves at the end of our first round. And once again, I'm so sorry. Alison and James, it's you we have to say goodbye to. But thank you so much for coming to play. It's been lovely having you here, albeit too brief. Alison and James, everyone, great contestants. But for the remaining three pairs, it is now time for round two. There we are, down to three pairs. Well done, everybody. We made quick work of that. Nathan and Joe, our lowest scorers, so fantastic work there. Our category for round two this afternoon is World Geography. World Geography. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns borders of countries. Richard.
Yeah, we're going to show you the names of 5 countries in a moment. We're looking for any other country which has a land border with any of these, please. So any country with a land border with one of these 5, as always, by country, we mean a sovereign state that's a member of the UN in its own right.
Thank you very much indeed. So, as Richard says, we're going to put 5 countries up. They're going to stay up for the whole round. They remain for the whole round. We won't be changing them halfway through. We just need any country that borders one of, and here they come, Pakistan, Papua New Guinea, Peru, Poland, or Portugal. All the P's there. So, we're looking for countries that border these 5 countries. Joe.
I think I'll go for India, the country that borders Pakistan.
Right, you're going to go for India. Joe says India. Let's see how many of our 100 people said India. India is right. Down it goes to 71.
Yeah, India and Pakistan have 1,800 miles of border.
That's a lot of border.
A lot of border.
Lot of border. Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now, Kayla.
Could go for the bottom one, but I think that's just going to be a push too easy. I'm going to try Chile.
Chile, says Kayla. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Chile. Chile is right. And down it goes to 27. Very well done. 27 for Chile.
Well played, Kayla. Yeah, Chile is just to the south of Peru. They've only got 100 miles of border, though, Chile and Peru. But that's enough. It counts.
That's enough. Yeah, it counts.
Yeah, it's plenty. You wouldn't want to walk it.
No, no. Thank you very much indeed. Richard, now, Missy.
OK, I'm not confident. I'm going to go Nepal.
Nepal, says Missy. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Nepal. Is it right? Oh, Missy, I'm sorry. I'm afraid an incorrect answer there. Not Nepal. It scores you 100 points.
Yeah, that's an appalling answer, I'm afraid. I only said it for the pun. It's not an appalling answer at all. It's fairly close to one of them, that's for sure, but unlucky. Good to take a risk.
Yeah. OK, well, just before we come back down the line, let's just remind ourselves, 27. Well done, Kayla and Chris. Low score. High scorers there, Izzy and Missy. OK, we are going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please address the podium? OK, now, Izzy, remember, we're looking for any countries that share a land border with one of these 5 countries here. You're the high scorers at the moment. We need a low score from you.
I feel like we've got to go slightly obscure now. So I think I'm going to go border with Peru and say Ecuador.
Ecuador, says Izzy. No red line for you as you're currently the high scorers. How many of our 100 said Ecuador? Ecuador is right. That's a very good answer. Look at that, down to 10. Just what we needed. Very well done indeed, Izzy. 110 your total. You might have done enough there.
Yeah, very well played, Izzy. It's to the northwest of Peru. 900 miles of border between Ecuador and Peru. That's more than I would have thought.
Yeah.
I was thinking Ecuador's tiny.
It's clearly not.
No, if it's got 900 miles worth of border with Peru.
Oh, we haven't even got 900 miles. I know.
Exactly.
I mean,
let
really.
alone a border with Peru.
Yeah, I know.
You know? It's crazy.
It is crazy. Chris, you're on 27. Look at this. If you can score 82 or less, you're into the head-to-head.
OK, I'm going to play it moderately safe, and I'm fingers crossed my geography's right on this, but I'll say Germany.
Germany, says Chris. OK, let's see. Germany. Here's your red line. Can you get below it with Germany? It's right. And it's good enough. Very well done. There's a place for you in the head-to-head. 52. Taking your total up to 79.
Well done, Chris. Yeah, I think rather famously Germany has a border with with Poland. It's more history than geography, that.
Yeah, your mind plays him.
Yeah. It's 290 miles worth of border between Germany and Poland.
Thank you very much indeed. Richard, now then, Nathan.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too confident here.
38 or less gets you through.
OK. I think I'm going to use some knowledge from the board game Risk, which I think has these places in it. I think Indonesia borders Papua New Guinea.
OK, Indonesia. Let's see if that is right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Indonesia. Here is your red line. It's right. And you are through. Very well done indeed. That goes down to 6. Fantastic scoring there, Nathan. You took a risk and it paid off. 77 your total.
That's really well played, Nathan. Very well done. In fact, it's the only land border that Papua New Guinea has. And Portugal also, there's only one answer, which is Spain. That scores more than 6, though. That would have scored you 85 points. So it's a tricky one, this one, isn't it? Now, Pakistan, we've had India already, borders 3 other countries. And they are, for 21 points, Afghanistan. For 17 points, Iran. And for 7 points, best answer for countries that border Pakistan.
Bangladesh.
China. Yeah.
Not
often worth having a pop at China because it really borders a lot. Don't have a pop at China. Now, Peru. Ecuador is the best answer you could have given for Peru. It's the best answer up there. Sorry to see you go off the back of that. But we've had Chile as well. There are 3 other answers, and they are Brazil would have scored you 28. Bolivia would have scored you 14, and the next best answer after Ecuador is Colombia, which would have scored you 11. Now, Poland borders all sorts of places. We've had Germany already, but Russia would have scored you 25, Ukraine 12, Slovakia 11, Czechia 10, Belarus 8, and the best answer for Poland, Lithuania, which would have scored you 4 points.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. So we find ourselves at the end of our second round. And Izzy and Missy, I'm afraid this is where our paths part. Yeah, it's been lovely having you on the show. We will see you again next time. Look forward to it very much. Meantime, thank you very much for playing, Izzy and Missy.
Thank you.
But for the remaining 2 pairs, it is now time for the head-to-head. Congratulations, Nathan and Joe, Kayla and Chris. You are now 1 step closer to the final and a chance to play for today's jackpot, which currently stands at £2,500. But just before we go and play for that, let's play our little bonus booster game. See if we can add anything to that jackpot. There's nothing to lose here, just a chance to put 500 extra pounds into that jackpot. Here goes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many Egyptian gods and goddesses as they could. Richard.
Yeah, we're going to put the 6 names up on the board. 2 of them are pointless answers. As always, 2 of them are incorrect answers as well. No pressure, but on the last show, we added the maximum £500 to the jackpot. It'd be nice to do that 2 days in a row. And at home, see if you can spot the 2 pointless answers here. See if you can avoid the incorrect ones as well.
Thank you very much. OK, here is our list of 6 possible Egyptian gods and goddesses. Arlopokan, Apis, Bastet, Seth, Saduf, and Wadjet. There we are. 2 of those are incorrect. 2 of those are pointless. Nathan and Joe, your turn to chat, but you can chat out loud. You can pool your knowledge.
So I think Seth is, but that won't be pointless.
OK.
Bastet, I think, is one as well.
Yeah, I was drawn to that one.
And I think the bottom 2 look the most made up.
Yeah. I've no further information to say out loud to help others. So
OK.
Yeah, we'll go for Bastet.
Bastet. OK, let's see if that's pointless. Bastet. It's right. Oh, it gets to 7. There we are. Well, it's a good answer. It's just not the pointless answer. So, Kayla and Chris, we've had one of the right answers, not a pointless one, taken off the board. Can you find a pointless answer?
Stick a pin in it. I have no idea.
No. What sounds the most Egyptian?
Shadoof.
OK.
I think.
Yeah, we'll go for...
Yeah.
Yeah.
OK, you're going to go for
Saduf.
Saduf. Let's see if that is right, and let's see if it's pointless. Saduf. No bad luck. Well, there we are. It's just the luck of the draw. Total stab in the dark. There we are. Richard?
Yeah, let's see how you've done at home then. There's still 2 pointless answers up there, but what are they? I will let you know. The first one is Wadjet, which is a cobra goddess. Very well done if you said that. And there's a sacred bull deity up there, and that is Apis. That was a pointless answer as well. They used to sacrifice things to Apis, and that was called dying for Apis. The other incorrect answer up there was Arlopokan, which is a type of Egyptian goose. So Seth, the other correct answer there, which I think you knew, would have scored you 9.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Well, bad luck there. We had a bit of fun. We didn't manage to add anything to the jackpot, but nothing lost. OK, let's play the head-to-head. Remember, the first pair to win 2 questions will be playing for that jackpot, and you're now allowed to confer. Our first head-to-head question is all about people with endangered names. Richard.
Yeah, this is a fun. We're going to show 5 pictures now of famous people. Now, their first names have all dropped in popularity between 1996 and 2017 by over 90%. So these are names that are going out of fashion, essentially, the first names of these people. Who are the people?
OK, so let's reveal our 5 people with names that are falling out of fashion. Here's our first one. We've got A, B, C, D, and E. OK, there we are. 5 people whose first names are falling out of fashion. Nathan and Joe, you're our golden couple. You get to go first.
OK. Right, we have an answer. Wasn't feeling too confident on this one, but I'll go for E. Craig.
Craig. E. Craig. Say Nathan and Joe. Kayla and Chris. Do you want to talk us through the rest of that?
We can talk you through some of them. A's the fabulous Shane Ritchie. B, Jodie Comer. C, Lee Dixon.
We're not certain on D at all. I think she something to do with fashion, but I'm not positive.
Do you want to go B or C? B.
B, I think, yeah.
Yeah, B, Jodie.
B, Jodie. So we have Craig and we have Jodie. In the order they were given, Nathan and Joe went for Craig for E. Let's see how many of our 100 got Craig. It is Craig. And that goes down to 45. Not bad. Meanwhile, Kayla and Chris have gone for Jodie for B. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Jodie. Jodie is right. And that wins the question for you. Very well done indeed. That goes to 20. After one question, Kayla and Chris, therefore, you are up 1-0.
Yes, suffered a huge drop, Jodie, which is quite a nice name, Jodie.
Yeah, this is going to reverse it, though, presumably.
In fact, in that year, 2017, there were only 20 Jodies born in England and Wales.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing? Whereas in 1996, there were 1,354.
Wow.
And Craig, there were... Well, listen, this is England and Wales, so Scotland, there'll be a lot more Craigs, but there are only 25 Craigs born in England and Wales in 2017.
25?
Isn't that amazing?
Extraordinary.
Yeah. I think the Scots, though, would bump that number up quite a lot, I would have thought. You're quite right, it's Shane Ritchie. Shane, there were only 53 Shanes in that year. 58 points for Shane. You're quite right about Lee Dixon, and that would have scored you 14. So only 51 Lees born in 2017. And D is the novelist Danielle Steele. And that's had a huge drop, 44 Danielles in 2017, down from 2,641 in 1996. And Danielle was a pointless answer, so very well done if you said that.
Wonderful. Thank you very much indeed, Richard. OK, here comes your second question. Now, Nathan and Joe, you have to win this one to stay in the game, but Kayla and Chris get first dibs on this one. So, yes, best of luck with that. Our second question today is all about sports with fewer than 11 players in a team. Richard.
Yep, we can show you the names of 5 of those sports, but with alternate letters missing.
OK, let's reveal our 5 sports with bits missing, and here they are. We have got UTMTFIBE, WTRPL, BAHVLEBL, OTPS, and IEHCE. I'll read those again for you. UTMTFIBE, WTRPL, BAHVLEBL, OTPS, and IEHCE. There we are. Kayla and Chris will go first.
We're going to go with the top one, Ultimate Frisbee.
Ultimate Frisbee, say Kayla and Chris. Now then, Nathan and Joe, over to you. Do you want to fill in all those blanks?
Do you know all of them?
Yeah, so we've got water polo, beach volleyball. The bottom one there is ice hockey, and the one that I think we'll probably go for is the next one there, which, well,
I don't know. You can say
it's Octopush, so should we go with that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to go with Octopush.
Octopush. So we have Ultimate Frisbee and we have Octopush. Kayla and Chris had Ultimate Frisbee. How many of our 100 people got that? It's right. That's a good one, down to 21. Nathan and Joe, meanwhile, have gone for Octopush, for the one up from the bottom. Let's see if that's right. Let's see how many of our 100 people got Octopush. That's also right. It's to beat 21. And it does. Very well done indeed. Octopush down to 3. Back in the game, Nathan and Joe. After 2 questions, it's 1-1.
Yeah, those obscure games are serving you well on today's show. Your Octopush is a kind of ice hockey, but played on the bottom of a swimming pool, like with a weighted puck, and divers go down, and you can understand what I'm saying. The bottom of a pool. Those are the best 2 answers on the board there, though. So well played, everyone. Water polo would have scored you 85. Beach volleyball would have scored you 42, and 63 points for ice hockey.
Thank you very much indeed. OK, it comes down to a third question. Well done. Whoever wins this decider goes through to the final to play for that jackpot. Best of luck to both pairs. Our third question today is all about synonyms of sitcoms. Richard.
We're going to show you the titles now of 5 UK sitcoms and the year in which they were first broadcast, but we've described their titles with different words.
OK, so let's reveal our 5 synonyms of sitcom titles, and here they come. Lepidoptera, 1978. Affirmative, First Lord of the Treasury, 1986. Parvenu Corvid, 2016. Boiled Oatmeal, 1974. And Unconditionally Terrific, 1992. I'll read those all again. Lepidoptera, 1978. Affirmative, First Lord of the Treasury, 1986. Parvenu Corvid, 2016. Boiled Oatmeal, 1974. And Unconditionally Terrific, 1992. Nathan and Joe, you will go first.
I'm going to say Parvenu Corvid is Upstart Crow.
Upstart Crow, say Nathan and Joe. Now, Kayla and Chris, do you want to talk us through the rest of that board?
The second one down is Yes Minister. Boiled oatmeal's porridge. Unconditionally terrific is absolutely fabulous. And the one that I think that might win is the top one.
That is 78. Butterflies.
Yeah. Say it, yeah.
Butterflies.
Butterflies. So we have Upstart Crow and we have Butterflies. Nathan and Joe have gone for Upstart Crow. Let's see if that's right for Parvenu Korvid. It is right. And that goes down to 6. Very well done indeed. Meanwhile, Kayla and Chris have gone for Lepidoptera and have said butterflies. Let's see if that's right. Let's see how many of our 100 got that. It is butterflies.
Wow. It's the best chance.
That will need to beat 6 down. Oh, 20 for butterflies. Well, very well done there, but Nathan and Joe, well done you. After 3 questions, you're through to the final 2-1.
Yeah, and there was the best 2 answers on the board again. So what a terrific head-to-head from everybody. Very well played. Affirmative, First Lord of the Treasury, not Yes Minister. First Lord of the Treasury
Prime
is...
Minister.
Yes, Prime Minister, yeah. Would have scored you 26. Boiled oatmeal, you're quite right, is porridge. That would have been 57. And unconditionally terrific, you're right as well, was absolutely fabulous. And that would have scored you 37.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. So the pair leaving us at the end of the head-to-head, Kayla and Chris, I'm afraid it is you. It's been lovely having you on both shows. You were within that much of getting into the final and taking home a trophy, but I'm afraid you were just beaten by Nathan and Joe there. But thank you for playing and playing so well, Kayla and Chris. But for Nathan and Joe, it's now time for our pointless final. Well, congratulations, Nathan and Joe. You've seen off all the competition and you have won our coveted Pointless trophy. You now have a chance to win our Pointless jackpot. And at the end of today's show, the jackpot is standing at £2,500. Well, very well done. I mean, you played incredibly well, consistently low scores from you across the show, so well done on that score. As ever, you get to choose from whatever appears on the board. There'll be 4 things, that much I can promise. Today's list looks like this. We've got 2019 Cricket World Cup, rap music, geology, directors named John.
What do you think, rap music or geology?
So if it's some old school stuff, we might have a chance. You might know some of the newer stuff just on the charts. Should we give it a go?
Yeah, let's give it a go.
Yeah, we'll go for rap music.
Rap music it is.
Yeah, there is some old school stuff in here, so fingers crossed for you. We're looking for any of the following, please. We're looking for any album which has won the Grammy for Best Rap Album from when it was first awarded in 1996 all the way through to 2019. We're looking for any of the songs in Stormzy's 2019 Glastonbury set, according to the set list, which was on the BBC website. Or we are looking for Complex Magazine's Best Rappers Alive. That is, they named one rapper for each year from 1979 to 2018, the best rapper of that year. Any name on that list, please. Very best of luck.
OK, now, as always, you've got up to a minute to come up with 3 answers. You just need 1 pointless answer to win that jackpot. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's put 60 seconds up on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
Do you know any Stormzy's songs at all?
No,
OK, we'll ignore that one. Grammy for Best Rap Album.
And come on some rap album names, should we just start spitballing some Best Rappers
Alive? So how obscure can we get? So all the obvious ones like Jay-Z, Kanye West.
Yeah, Eminem.
Notorious B.I.G. How obscure might it go? Would have been at the time.
Oh, right,
yeah. So what else might it be? So do we know any best rap albums? What are the names of the Eminem albums? Recovery.
Yeah, but we can put that in. Oh, gosh.
So I'm thinking maybe we could try Recovery.
Yeah, let's go for that.
For Eminem, and for Best Rappers Alive, we could go for. We'll go for maybe something like. I don't know, Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah, let's go
10
for that.
seconds left.
Yeah. Anyone else you can think of? Anything that comes to mind? No. Okay.
Stormzy.
Yeah, sure.
There's a modern one. Yeah, OK.
That is your time up. OK, let's have your 3 answers, please.
OK, so we're going for winner of a Grammy for the best rap album. What did I say? Recovery.
Yep. Recovery.
And then Best Rappers Alive, Notorious B.I.G.
Notorious B.I.G.
And Stormzy.
And Stormzy.
Yes.
Of those 3, which is your best shot at a pointless answer?
Probably Notorious B.I.G.
OK, Notorious B.I.G. we'll put last. Least likely to be pointless?
Probably Stormzy.
Stormzy, and then we put Recovery in the middle. OK, well, let's put those answers up on the board in that order then, and here they are. We have got Stormzy, Recovery, The Notorious B.I.G. Well, 3 answers up there. Any one of those could turn out to be pointless and win you that jackpot. What would you like to do with £2,500 if you were to win it? Nathan, you first.
With that amount of money, have to go on holiday somewhere. Probably take the girlfriend as well. She'll be upset if I left her at home, so that seems fair.
Very nice indeed. Joe?
I'll probably just spend it on food and drink, go to some nice restaurants, put some of it away, but yeah, treat myself and a girlfriend too.
OK, very nice indeed. Let's hope one of these answers wins that jackpot for you. Your first answer was Stormzy. In this case, we're looking for Complex Magazine's Best Rappers Alive. Let's see if Stormzy is right. Let's see if he's pointless for £2,500. No, I'm afraid not right, Stormzy. So let's move on to your next answer, Recovery. We're now looking at rap albums. Winner of a Grammy for Best Rap Album. Let's see if it is right. Let's see if it's pointless for £2,500. It is right. Your first answer, Stormzy, was incorrect, but Recovery is absolutely on the money. Down we go through the 30s into the 20s, into the teens, into single figures, still going down with Recovery to 2. That's a great answer. Just 2 away from winning that jackpot of £2,500 there. So we turn to your third and final answer, The Notorious B.I.G. In this case, we are looking for Complex Magazine's Best Rappers Alive again. If The Notorious B.I.G. is pointless, you take that jackpot home with you, £2,500. How many people said The Notorious B.I.G.? Again, it's right. Stormzy, your first answer was incorrect. Your second answer was Recovery. Took us all the way down to 2. The Notorious B.I.G. now takes us down through the teens, so to 19. Right. Well, 2 good answers there. But I'm afraid you didn't manage to find the all-important pointless answer, so I'm afraid you don't win today's jackpot. But it's been great having you on, and you each get to take home a pointless trophy, so very well done for that.
Yeah, it's the right category. Gave yourself a chance there. There'll be names on these lists that you know, but you did yourself proud in that 60 seconds. Let's start, shall we, with winners of Grammy for Best Rap Album. You could have had Colouring Book, that was Chance the Rapper in 2017. Late Registration, the Kanye album, was a pointless answer. Release Therapy, that's Ludacris. Stankonia, that was Outkast. Graduation by Kanye West as well, and My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, another Kanye West album. All of those were pointless answers. Songs in Stormzy's set at Glastonbury. Bad Boys, Funky Friday, One Take Freestyle, Sticks and Stones, and Saved Me, also a pointless answer. Now, some of those rappers, there's some great names on this list. Jeezy, KRS-One, who formed Boogie Down Productions. LL Cool J is a pointless answer. And Q-Tip, who formed A Tribe Called Quest, is a pointless answer. 2 very, very old-school rappers. Grandmaster Caz and Kool Moe Dee were both pointless answers. Pusha T, who they named for 2018. And also Slick Rick from 1988. Very well done if you've got any of those rappers or songs or albums.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. And thank you, Nathan and Joe. I'm sorry you didn't win our jackpot today. That'll therefore roll over onto the next show when we will be playing for £3,500. Join us then to see if someone can win it. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Richard.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.